We talked about how it's windy all day long here on this Monday, October the 20th, but the question a lot of you've got and you've been asking me, why is it so windy on this Monday, October the 20th? And why is the north side of the metro area getting so much more wind compared to the south side of things? Let's get into that. First of all, here's the broad picture in terms of what's going on in the atmosphere here across the western U.S. Low pressure well off to our north of us here in Colorado, and high pressure well off to our south. And the reason why we're seeing wind in general is we're seeing a sharp pressure gradient. Strong low to our north, strong high to our south, and it basically equals out through that wind. Air flows from high to low pressure, so you're getting all this wind. Now, the more substantial reason why we're seeing this wind, we had a sharp cold front move through this morning in association with that low pressure center off to our north. That low pushed in a lot of this heavy, dense cold air. It came in sweeping from the north, and it downsloped off of the Cheyenne Ridge. If you're unfamiliar, in between Cheyenne and Fort Collins, Colorado, Cheyenne, Wyoming, and Fort Collins, Colorado, there's a little narrow budge in elevation, about 6,000, 6,500 feet in elevation. We call it the Cheyenne Ridge. And as you get that north wind, it downslopes. So think about air going down a slide or something like that. That's where you're getting the effect of, and all that wind rushing down into Fort Collins, and it's still doing so, by the way, but it really rushed down this morning right behind that front, producing in some cases some 75 to even some localized close to 80 mile an hour wind gusts. But as it downsloped, it kind of stopped as it got closer and closer to Denver, or it slowed down a bit. And that's why the south metro area not seeing quite as much wind as the north metro area earlier on today. So again, that cold front and of course the broad picture, that sharp pressure gradient with that low to our north and that high to our south, that's the reason why we're seeing all that wind today.